Do you have any idea how much misinformation these legacy news websites are spreading? It's all fucking misinformation. It's all misinformation. It's all fake. Scott Adams made this interesting observation. I listen to his live stream every day, and last week he talked about this. That Google traditionally used to display the search results in the form of links to the websites. And even today, that's how it shows it. But with the advent of ChatGPT and other LLMs, which directly give you an answer instead of directing you to the websites that contain the answer. Google also has caught up, and they've started showing um, AI summaries, right? When you search for something, you get the answer directly without just giving you the links to the websites. Google still shows the links to the websites, but the top portion of the search results is the AI summary. So if you ask about some let's say current event, it would earlier it would just give you the links to the news websites, and you have to navigate to the news website, so the website gets a view and you get your answer. You may or may not get your answer, but now it's designed such that you get your answer in the form of AI summary right on the Google page. And if you get your answer, you don't have to navigate to the news website. Now, what that is doing is it's reducing the clicks that the news websites get. And that's their only business model. Google is the most used search engine. I think 95% of the people in the world use Google for search, even today. And all these news websites, the fake news websites, I call them, because legacy news is all fake. So these news people used to get their views from Google, their traffic from Google. Now, because of this AI summary thing, people are not going to the news websites. What does it do to their business? If they're not going to get traffic from Google, then they would die. So an interesting question arises that if the news websites die because of a lack of traffic, then where would Google get news, right? Because today, what happens is you ask for something, some current event, what's going on in this part of the world, and Google would get the information from these news websites and present it to you. And because of that, you're not going to the news websites. So it will break down the business model of the news websites, which will shut down. So then, where will Google get the answers from? And that's where Scott Adams was uh, at. He he said it's a conundrum, and search engines are eating the news websites, and ultimately, in doing so, they would eat themselves because when the news websites die, search engines would become useless because they would not have any source to get the information from. That's the conundrum. But I think I have some thoughts about it, and I think that's not going to be the case. Of course, the news websites will die, and I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about it because the legacy news, The Atlantic, who has recorded the lowest number of visits to their website recently, I'm very happy about it. They must die. Legacy news is all fake. It's all propaganda, and it must die. I'm very, very, very happy about it. I can't say, I can't say it enough. But does it mean that Google will not get news, or not just Google, any AI tool will not get news from anywhere? No. There is X platform, wh- which is the best source of news because it's all citizen journalism, as they call it. People, real people, are sharing stuff. So if something is happening around me, I am talking about it. I'm posting about it. And of course, there are then uh, very experienced journalists also who've taken to Twitter, who've taken to Substack. They are writing news articles. So it's not just legacy news media websites, which is the Washington Post, the New York Times, the NDTVs, and if you're in India, the Aaj Taks and all that. Citizen journalism will save the day because search engines, these AI tools, cannot eat themselves. They must know that they are cutting the traffic to the news websites and they are going to die. So they must have their alternative sources created. And their alternative sources is going to be all of these platforms like Substack and X or even Blue Sky, even though I don't know who is using Blue Sky, but if there are people who are using it and there are people who are sharing news there, anywhere, any social media websites where people are sharing news, they will have to make those platforms. The AI tools will have to make those platforms as their sources. Now, people would say, "Oh, that can't happen because social media, normal people are sharing news there." So normal people are not experts. So it's all misinformation prone. Do you have any idea how much misinformation these legacy news websites are spreading? It's all fucking misinformation. It's all misinformation. It's all fake. So I don't think that the normal people sharing news on social media are spreading any worse misinformation than these news people. In fact, it would be better than the news people. I mean, this may not make sense to you. I mean, if you're still sleeping, if you still are watching news to get information about the world, to learn about what Trump is doing, to learn about what's happening in Israel, if you are reliant on these news websites, then you are living a matrix. You don't know that. You just don't know that. I've so much I've observed the news people so much since 2015. It's been 10 years now since Trump started running, and I've been listening to Scott Adams's live stream every day. So I've been so familiarized with the entire news landscape, political news especially, that I've seen it firsthand. It's like I'm in the middle of it, and I'm totally convinced that news people, that legacy news media outlets, they are spreading only misinformation. They're only in the business of assigning opinions to people, propagandizing people. So, death blow to them, fuck them, and these AI tools will not go anywhere. They will remain. They will just shift their sources to the citizen journalists.